So if you're thinking of buying one of these, it's a groove sharpener. You've probably seen them before. They're publicised quite often on social media and within the golfing industry, and they're said to clean the grooves on your golf club, particularly on the wedges, and hopefully get a little bit more spin, particularly if your wedges are a little bit worn. So I've been using this now for a number of years. I have replaced it a number of times as well. These little ends, the sharp bits on here, do often wear down, so you do have to replace this. It's not going to last forever. And when you're actually sharpening your grooves, a couple of things you need to be aware of. First of all, it is recommended on the toe and the heel of your wedge or club just to put some tape around there to protect it, and then I give mine a little spurt of WD-40 or some other lubricant, and that will make the actual cleaning process much easier. Now, there are different size ends on there. Some are sharper than others, and you'll have to just find the one that seems to fit your grooves the best. Now, the way you find that out is there will be a biting point. You will feel it as it starts to scrape on the metal. So here, for instance, if I use the sharpest point there, it's just gliding over. It's not actually biting it. But if I use the thickest point, I can feel it. Now I can feel it actually scraping the grooves. So another thing you need to remember as well, I'm just going to demonstrate it on this one. You won't sometimes see a huge improvement. You won't suddenly see your dirty, worn grooves suddenly looking brand new. But what it will do is it'll just deepen them a little bit. And what it'll also do is on the edge of the groove, it just adds a little layer, so it basically just takes off a little edge of the groove. So you can see what I've done here. If I zoom in, you can see all the metal remnants that it's taken off. There's quite a bit there. I wouldn't ever clean them with a grooves that dirty. I wouldn't do that. I would clean them up, tape the edges off, squirt WD-40 on, and then I would start to clean the grooves out. And the way I do that is I press very lightly at first, 2 or 3 times on each groove, and then slowly build up the pressure. Now, one thing you need to remember as well with these, they do require quite a bit of pressure. So you will need to put the club on a flat surface, you will need to find the edge that's suitable for you, and then you do have to work your way up. And if you listen, I can hear it taking a layer off there. So yeah, just be aware that these can help a little bit. It's not going to suddenly change your 10-year-old worn out wedge into something brand new. It may just increase the spin a little bit. It may make you feel that it's fresher, and that might be a psychological thing that helps you play better. But yeah, just remember, it's not going to go from this, a worn out flat surface, to a brand spanking milled type face, but it will improve the spin just a touch. I have seen some reports on various YouTube channels where people have tested these before and after, and they seem to gain about 500 RPMs per club that is cleaned or re-grooved. But yeah, it's not going to set it back to brand new. And obviously I would use a professional company. If you have some very expensive or wedges or custom fit wedges, you might want to take it somewhere to have it done professionally. But yeah, as a little tool that might make you feel a bit better, it might make your grooves look a bit better and give you a little bit more confidence, then for the price point, they're worth trying out.